are on the road again. Currently, we're up in Washington State visiting the kids and hopefully tying things up a little bit more here to make our permanent move down to Arizona. I'm going to mix these up. It's going to be mixed up 1 part ink to 2 parts alcohol. Let's get started. So what I've done is, I showed this early in the video what I was doing. I put down some modeling paste and I've sanded it down and given a nice texture to it. This is a board, so it won't be any problem with sagging. And I think this is a 20 by 18, 20 by 16 canvas or board. What I'm going to be using are a new set of Delamination inks that I got from Kamenetskaya, and this is the marine set. Basically, what I have here is a set of blues and greens. I'll go through the colors here in just a second, and we'll get started. But this is mixed 1 part ink to 2 parts of alcohol. What I'm going to be using is my 99% alcohol that I get on Amazon. So I'm going to do this and get it out of the way, and we'll talk about the colors real quick. First color, this is called Island. It's a deep green. This is Bali, or Bali. It's a teal. This is Bikea, which is a marine blue. This is Ocean, which is a turquoise. This is white, which is, it's white. It's called Storm, and it's a very, very dark, not black, but it's kind of a deep green. This is Moldavi, which is, kind of a cross between the two, between the teal and the turquoise, so it's a lighter turquoise. And finally, this is Sea Wave. Okay, so I've got the inks over on one side, all mixed up, ready to go. I have my, over here, my pipettes with alcohol in them. I've got my spray bottle with alcohol and my canvas, which is already prepped. So we're going to start, and I'm going to flood the canvas out with the colors and get the variations I want. And we'll start with the process. The process is the biggest thing you have to have is a lot of patience, more patience than you think you need. And I'm hoping I can succeed at that. So let's get started. I'm probably going to speed this up so it doesn't take a lot of time, and we'll get going. I'm going to lay down my inks now. And all I'm doing is I'm just trying to get a variation of color to see if I can create a little bit of depth with the darker colors against the lighter colors. Just kind of playing with the inks, and kind of notice at this point that these inks don't seem to be dark enough as far as how I've seen others do it. So I've layered these several times on this to try to get to the shades I was looking for. I think next time I do this, I'll mix my colors a little bit darker. come back later and do some embellishments and see what I can do to maybe bring out some of my little bit more of my my texture that is underneath it. But I'm not unhappy with this. My impression, this is the first time I've used Delamination Inks, and the delamination that I really wanted to see, I've got a little bit over here, but practically nothing up there. And I think it's largely because there's so much texture on this, it interrupted the flow of the delaminator. So it's an additive to the ink. Now I will, if you have any interest in doing this, be aware, these things are messy, really messy, and I was very, very careful. I would suggest that you put down pedal pads at the very least. Secondly, I would also use an ultra smooth canvas, at least to start with, so that you can see how they are supposed to react. I hope you got something out of us today. I know that I did. Up next is going to be Just Janice, followed by Art by Julie E. So I hope you stick around and see what they come up with. So this is it for me today. I want to thank you very much for being here. Bye for now.